Hey everyone out there, I'm hoopsmiles. I'm going to be doing a mic review today. Got the Alvoxcon wireless microphone system that we're going to look at. Also, the sound that you're currently hearing is coming from the headset mic, a part of this system. Also, I did create a video table of contents for this video in the description of this video. So if you want to, let's say, just jump forward just to the various mic tests, or you only want to hear, my recommendations if I would recommend this microphone system, if you scroll down to the description of this video, you will find the different section headings with the timestamps so that you can just jump forward to that part in the video. Now, before I show you the main items that come with this mic system, I want to just jump right out into the field and show you the first mic test under noisy conditions. All right, let's check it out. Now I have the Alvoxcon wireless microphone system on right now, have the Lapel mic on. I'm in a super loud area, standing right next to the I-5 freeway. Yes, Interstate 5. It is super loud up here. It's also kind of windy up here too. So how does this sound? Can you even hear me? Right now you are hearing the audio coming straight from my camera. I'm currently recording this with a Sony a6500 and you're just hearing the stock mic on that camera. So right now I have the Alvoxcon wireless microphone system hooked up with this headset mic right now. Just wanted to test it out, and I'm in a super noisy place right next to the I-5 freeway right now. So how does this microphone sound? What do you think? So there you have it. There was the first in the field mic test. Quite a difference from the Alvoxcon wireless mic system compared to the stock mic in my camera. So please let me know what you thought of that. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the main items that come with this wireless mic system. Inside the box, the main items you will find include 2 lavalier mics and 2 headset mics with the windscreens on them, along with 2 mic transmitters, 1 receiver, a cold shoe mount adapter to mount the receiver to a camera, along with the corresponding TRRS audio cable to plug into a phone, and the adapter piece to plug into a camera. Also in the box is a product manual. Also included with this system is the charging cable. Almost forgot to mention that. So both the transmitter and the receiver can be charged, and I have found that both of those units off one charge can run for multiple hours. Now the next microphone test that I wanted to show you is the distance test. How far can this microphone actually go in the line of sight before it really starts to drop out and is unusable? So I actually went out and I got myself 330 feet of measuring tape. I put it out in a field, and now I want to go ahead and show you how far this wireless mic system can go. So right now I have the Alvoxcon microphone hooked up to me, lapel mic right here. So I'm going to do the distance test. So I got my measuring tape out. I'm going to walk backwards right here. This is what it sounds like when I'm standing about 20 feet away from the camera. So this is what it looks like 40 feet away from the camera. What happens if I move my hands up and down like this and do this? What if I spin around like this? Can you still hear me? We are at 60 feet right now. What if I turn my back to the camera? I currently have my back to the camera. Can you guys still hear me when I'm talking? So this is what it sounds like at 80 feet. Once again, like I said, I got my measuring tape out. I am now standing at the 80-foot marker right here. Can you guys still hear me when I stand at 80 feet away from this camera? We are now at 100 feet. Can you still hear me while I'm standing at 100 feet right here? What if I turn my back to the camera just like this? My back is to the camera. We just now hit 120 feet right here. This is what it sounds like at 120 feet. I'm gonna now turn my back to the camera. This is with my back to the camera right here. This is what it sounds like at 140 feet. How do I sound? Can you still even see me in the camera over there? What if I do a little spin move just like that? So this is 140. Now I am at the 160 foot marker. This is 160 feet. This is 180 feet away from the camera. I'd be very surprised if my camera can still pick this up. This is 200 feet away from my camera with the receiver plugged into my camera. 200 feet. Now I will say I was pretty surprised that I was able to go 200 feet away from the camera and that you could still hear me after I reviewed that footage. Because if you go on the Amazon listing, it actually says right here, it says noise canceling transmission range up to 80 feet without feedback or distortion. So that's what it said on the Amazon site. So actually I thought it, you may not even be able to hear me past 80 feet. But let's get back out in the field and actually let's see how far this thing actually does go. We are now at the 220-foot marker right here. How does it sound? How does this microphone sound? Can you guys still even hear me? I'm gonna go ahead and turn my back to the camera. My back is now to the camera. And now we are at the 240-foot marker. Can you guys hear me 240 feet away from the camera right now? Just like this. What if I move my body around? I'm gonna turn my back. I'm talking with my back to the camera right now, spinning back in the front here. This is about 260 feet away from my camera right now. Can you guys still hear me? But let's keep on going backwards. All right, I am still walking, still talking. All right, we are now at 280 feet away from the camera. How does this sound? So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off right there. As you can see at the end there, it started to get much more muffled, distorted, and whatnot. So I'm going to cut it off right at that marker. So tell me, what do you think so far of this mic system? Now there is another microphone test that I did want to show you, and that is the going out of sight test. What happens if I go behind some objects? Will you still be able to hear me with this microphone? Now I have the Alvoxcon wireless microphone system hooked up to me with the lapel mic here, and I want to do the obstruction test and see how it sounds when I stand behind some of these trees right here. So I'm going to try this tree first. Okay, so now I'm behind this tree. Can you hear me behind this tree? How does it sound? How did it sound right there? So now we're gonna go over to this tree right here. How does this microphone sound anyways? Okay, so now I'm behind this tree right now. Can you still hear me when I stand behind this tree right here? Wow, some amazing bark on this tree. Okay, I'm gonna keep going back, but let's go to this tree over here to the side right now. Okay, here we go. How does it sound? Okay, right now I'm behind the next tree. This is the third tree. How does it sound standing behind this tree? Let me know how that sounds. Okay, but let's actually try this tree over here. See, now we're getting way far away from the camera. How does it sound? How does it sound this far away from the camera? So now I am behind this tree. Can you still even hear me behind this tree? Wow, this is getting really far away, but I'm just curious, how far can we go with this Alvoxcon? But let's go behind this tree. Okay, so now I'm behind this tree right here. Okay, can you hear me behind this tree? Hello, can you still hear me? All right, how did that sound? But let's not end it yet. There's another tree right here I want to try. Okay, so now I'm gonna go behind this tree. Okay, how does this sound right here? I'm behind this tree. Wow, if you guys can still hear me behind that tree right there, then that was pretty amazing. All right, but let's keep going. Okay, so I'm still walking, I'm still talking. All right, can you even hear me this far away? I'm gonna go back even further. How does this microphone sound this far away? And I'm gonna go behind this tree way back here. Can you guys even see me right now? Okay, let's go back behind this tree to see how it sounds. I'm going behind the tree now. Okay, now I am behind the tree. I am talking behind this tree. Can you still hear me behind this tree? How does it sound right now? How does it sound? How did that sound? Let me know how the obstruction test sounded. What do you think? So there you have it. There was the final mic test in the field. Tell me, what do you think of this system so far? Now, just want to warn you for the next section, I am wearing a different wireless microphone system to record my voice, just so I can show you how to do sort of a basic, simple setup with your Alvoxcon wireless microphone system. So just want to put that out there. Now, when it comes to setting this wireless mic system up on your camera, it's super, super simple. Pretty much you just take the receiver right here and the adapter shoe mount that came with the wireless mic system, and just put that together, put it on the top, mount it on the top of your camera like so. Take the audio cable, put it on there, And take this little adapter piece right here, and you're going to plug it into that audio cable so that you can plug it straight into your camera. Now, when it comes to setting up this system on your phone, it's also super easy to do. Pretty much just take that audio cable, attach it to the receiver, and instead of putting that little jack on there, you don't put that little extra piece on the end, and you just plug that audio cable straight into the 3.5 millimeter jack on your phone. Now, depending on the type of phone that you have, if you don't have a 3.5 millimeter jack or whatever, type of setup you have, you may have to actually get another adapter cable to make this wireless mic system work. Now, as you can see here, I did put the receiver on this cold shoe mount right here attached to the stand, but both the cold shoe mount, the stand, and the part that's holding my phone does not come with the Alvoxcon wireless microphone system. Now here's an up-close look at what the receiver and the mic transmitters look like, whether you got two or just one mic transmitter. Now what's really great about this system here is you notice there's a little LCD screen that tells you a lot of information. You can also control the volume on this system, which is really nice too with these buttons here. You can also change the frequency. So if you press both the up and the down volume buttons at the same time, it will actually change the frequency channel on there as well. Also, something really cool about this system is if I go ahead and turn the receiver on here, the receiver and the mic transmitters will automatically sync up. So if I wanted to change the channel, I don't have to do any separate syncing. It should sync up automatically with the receiver. Now here's a top view of what one of the transmitters looks like, but if I flip this on its side right here, you may not be able to see it very well, but there is a little screw right there which is really nice. So if I put the mic cable right in there, I can actually sort of twist this a little bit to kind of lock it in place, which is a nice feature of this system. So if you're doing something and you don't want the microphone to come out all of a sudden, this can kind of help lock your mic cable in place. So now you are hearing my voice on the headset mic included in the Alvoxcon wireless microphone system. And for the most part, it feels like this mic is pretty snug fitting on my head. And even if I spin around like this, it doesn't feel like this headset is necessarily going to fall off. Now, I have not tested this headset in extremely vigorous movements, in that type of situation, but just doing this right here, it does not feel like this headset is going to fall off. Now, I will put this out there that during this video, while capturing my voice using these Alvoxcon mics, I did not make any edits. So what you're hearing right now is just how it sounds. The only thing that I did do is adjust the volume on my camera. I also adjusted the volume on the Alvoxcon mic transmitter. And I also adjusted the volume, if necessary, in post-production as well on my, editing software, just in case if I needed to raise the volume or, adjust it in that way. But that's pretty much all I did. Didn't do any EQ effects or, any certain things to make it sound a different way. So this is it. This is what you're hearing right now. Now we've reached the big question in the video. Would I recommend this wireless microphone system? My answer to that question is yes. Yes, I give this a big thumbs up, partly because if you go on the Amazon listing right now to purchase this system, I think the dual system is listed under $85 US, and then the single transmitter system is listed under $50. And at those prices, to get this type of sound, if you listen to my voice right now, I mean, it doesn't sound too muffled. It doesn't sound too nasally. So, even if you just get the single system for under $50, I mean, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty good at that price, Also, too, if you remember the distance test, when I put out the measuring tape to see how far I could go back with this microphone, I mean, I was able to go extremely far away from my camera and still pick up this microphone. Now, in terms of who I would not recommend this wireless mic system to, You know, if you're planning to go super far away from the camera, even though this Alvoxcon system performed exceptionally well in the distance test, there are some mics that can go many hundreds of feet away from the camera without dropping out. Also, too, if you're planning to go far away and go out of sight, behind objects and whatnot, and not get those pop sounds and the mic dropping as well. There are some microphones that perform better in that sense too. Also, when I did go back and review the footage where I used the Alvoxcon mic to record the audio, yes, I did encounter some artifacts, some unwanted sounds at times. But for the most part, this is a great microphone system. I would say that it exceeded my expectations in many different realms. To get a sound that sounds like this for under $50 for the single system, under $85 for the double system, I mean, that is amazing. This is a great system for that price. So yes, I would recommend this system. If you're looking for a budget mic and you want to get the job done, then yes, this may be the system for you. So there you have it. There's my review on the Alvoxcon wireless microphone system. What did you think? Also want to put out there too that I have another YouTube channel, and there's a bunch of content on there about microphones. So you should go there if you liked watching my microphone video here. I also have other microphone reviews as well that I recommend checking out. So if they come up on the screens here, you should click them right now. See my other mic reviews. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this video. Enjoy. Until next time.